Right.
Okay, how are you bringing your law into an administrative hearing? If it's your law, it's your beliefs. It's not administrative.
That's true.
Okay, so
well, I would bring it in through an administrative procedure called the commercial affidavit process.
What?
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's all commerce.
Dude, you created something called the commercial affidavit process?
I didn't have to. On an individual tip, but on a mass scale, yes, we as people did.
No, you did. Look, dude, like Rod Class said it great the other day when he was on Angela's show. He says the judge in Ohio said the same thing the United States court said to him in Washington, D.C. Dude, that's not your Constitution. That's not your procedures. This is not your codes. Who gives a rat's ass how you interpret somebody else's Constitution, somebody else's code book, somebody else's procedures? You're not certified. You're not authorized to use this stuff. You're not competent. We're not to sit here and listen to your ridiculous interpretations of something that is not yours.
Got it. Can I move on to a different question that this goes into?
Not me. Rod Class said that, and he said that a little old lady judge said that to him in Ohio in a traffic court 15 years ago, and the United States court judges said that to him last year. You can't use our stuff. You could interpret the Constitution, the Bible, however you want to make you happy. Are you a constitutionalist expert? Now, are you certified? Did you go to law school for like 17 years and you're an expert in administrative law? No. Then we don't give a damn what your opinion is of commercial administrative processes. We don't care.
What you're saying is that the writing doesn't matter, though, right? So the writing has no bearing on my case?
No, dude. Because if you're coming into their world, into their code world, and you're trying to interpret their code, it's written in the code for a reason, to keep people like you from knowing what the hell it means. So you say, I figured out your code. It's like, dude, we don't give a damn if you think you figured out our code. It's our freaking code. It's the Code of Virginia, 1950. It's the Code of Texas, 1983. It's the Code of Alabama, 1975. We don't care what you think this code is. We don't care what you think this code is interpreted to. We don't care. It's written in a code.
Gotcha, but it's my understanding that the law can constantly be changed by the people's will.
I didn't say law. I said code. You're going to administrative hearing.
No. When you say code, it's the same thing.
It's an administrative hearing based upon a code. You're not supposed to cipher up. I'm not. If I was them, I would tell you the same thing. Where are you getting this from? It's like, I got.
So we can't argue facts of codes in the courts. We can't go in there and say, hey, that code right there, it doesn't really apply to me.
That's right. How do you know it doesn't?
We can't argue that. Yeah.
Right. How do you know it doesn't? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But you know what? Regardless, one way or the other, we don't give a rat's ass because you're not a lawyer. You're not a code cipher.
That brings me to this next issue is the competency thing. If I'm not a lawyer and I'm not competent, then there must be a procedure. You're saying, wait a sec, they gave me a birth certificate, they called me man, right? They're the ones calling me a child and an infant and all these different things, and I even learned that I was a man from reading the Bible. Well, Christ's sakes, who the hell am I? Am I really a man?
It's not, dude, that Bible ain't you either.
Well, the man word comes from the Bible, though. See, that's confusing, Carl.
Dude, are you telling me Aborigines in Australia have the word, they got their interpretation of the word man from a Bible? Tell me, for real, dude. No, for real. Or shut the hell up.
I don't have knowledge like that.
It's ridiculous. You're telling me they don't have a word for man because they don't have the Judeo-Christian Bible. That's ridiculous.
Oh. Okay, I get you.
The word man didn't come from no freaking Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're going on.
So you're saying this word?
I mean, you're probably a lovely man. I mean, you're probably a really nice guy, but, dude, come on.
Well, we have to appreciate the simplicity of these questions, right?
You've got to appreciate what?
I'm asking real simple questions because I think that, there's probably listeners that are...
These are beyond convoluted and ridiculous.
Okay,
he said he's going to the administrative court. You can't argue the facts. You can only argue the law. I said that's ridiculous. It's not your law to argue.
I said I have read that, and I was wondering how you felt about that.
You read it from who?
Well, the first year legal writing and analysis in the law textbook for law
and
students.
I could give a rat's ass what somebody else wrote, and somebody wrote some
So,
satanic Bible, and somebody wrote
it's
some...
insightful, though. It's insightful.
It's insightful. Somebody wrote some satanic Bible, and you're going to quote me from some crazy satanic Bible. Like, oh, look, I read some satanic Bible, and this is what they said. I don't give a damn.
We're going to move
What do you
along.
believe?
Donald